Hey everybody, Jonesy here, and it's been a long time since I talked to you. If you've read the blog, if you've seen my last video, you'll know a little bit of what kind of pulled me back from riding. If you don't know, then let me catch you up. This past year, 2025, we did the Tour de Lee in March, and then we did the Bikes Fight Cancer ride in June, and that has been the extent of our cancer charity rides this year. I am heartbroken. I am ridiculously disappointed, and I haven't really had the heart in some ways to try to keep the channel up with that level of disappointment. So I've kind of hit the reset button here and took a good hard look at what I did, what I didn't do, my reasons, and giving myself permission, I guess, to be okay with it. In a nutshell, it's been a nearly impossible year. I work in public media, and the funding has been challenging, to say the least. I took a significant salary cut this year. Robin, in his business, took a salary cut as well. So we had that. There's also been a lot of instability at the station where I work. We've had some layoffs. There's probably going to be more. Hopefully I won't be affected. Hopefully my department won't be affected, but there's just no guarantees right now. And I've not felt comfortable taking any time off of work, because the 1 or 2 days that I did take off this year resulted in issues that were much greater when I got back that I had to deal with. So it's been a combination of things, a combination of finances, work responsibilities, work uncertainties, to the point where we've been doing a lot of talking and a lot of debating whether we're even going to remain in the area. And for those who know me, you know I love where I live. I love the place we live. I love the land and the countryside we live in. I love the arts community where I live, and leaving is something I really don't want to do. So there's been a lot of thought and a lot of conversation and a lot of debate as to what happens if I lose my job, what happens if the company I'm working for folds. How do I remain in the area? How do I maintain a living? How do I maintain health benefits, which are really, really critical as a cancer survivor, for me, for him. He's got a history of heart conditions in his family. Health insurance is not something you can afford to be without. So that's been a big factor in the stress and the strain and the decision making. What I've really come down to is the realization and the understanding and the acceptance, not just of the lack of rides we did in 2025, but for a change I need to make for 2026. The instabilities of the American political system right now and all the effects that that is having on just day-to-day living. I'm concerned with that uncertainty. I'm concerned with the stress that there may not be a job for me next year. This wonderful job that I've been doing for 15 years may very well just disappear. And planning on all the rides that I had originally planned for this year is just not a realistic thing. I think we're going to have to miss a lot of them if I do make that commitment and that plan. For 2026, I'm going to concentrate on straightforward fundraising for the American Cancer Society. I'm setting a challenge, and I'm setting it up on the American Cancer Society for riding around the Finger Lakes Plus. There are 11 Finger Lakes. Add to that Oneida Lake, which is just up the road here from us, and Cazenovia Lake, which is just the other way up the road from us. And that brings us to a baker's dozen of Central New York's most beautiful lakefronts. I think you're going to love the scenery. I think you're going to love the rides. Yeah, I think that's going to be a really great way of continuing the work, continuing these efforts, making sure that we continue to support cancer research and patient services and family services, because it is so important to me, so dear to my heart, so close to my heart. With that being said, there's some training I have to get to, so I'm going to keep you updated with Zwift rides all winter long. I've got a whole bunch of Zwift rides all planned out that closely resemble the ride profiles of the various Finger Lakes. So if I can do all of those over the winter, that means I can do all of the lakes over the summer. So do stick with me, please. I'm going to bring you nutrition videos over the winter, bike maintenance videos over the winter, Zwift rides all winter long as well. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next ride. And yes, that's coming up very soon.